Welcome back to Heart, where we share stories and find connections. I'm your host, Patty Mulauzi. Last time we discussed taking small steps and building big life changes through action and self-discipline. If you haven't listened to that episode yet, I encourage you to do so. It's a great foundation for today's topic. In this follow-up episode, we're diving into something that affects all of us. Distractions. They're practically everywhere, calling out for our attention, pulling us away from our goals and slowing down our progress. But here's the thing. Learning to manage distractions is essential if you want to turn those small steps into meaningful results. Before we dive in, I want to ask you, what is the biggest distraction you're currently facing? Is it social media? Guilty. Email? Maybe it's that voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough. Take a moment to reflect on this as we explore how to stay focused in a world full of distractions. Let's start with a simple question. What is a distraction? At its core, a distraction is anything that pulls your attention away from what truly matters. Distractions come in many forms. Some are external, like social media notifications, endless emails, or that tempting Netflix series calling your name. Others are internal, like self-doubt, overthinking, or procrastination. Whether internal or external, distractions have one thing in common. They steal your time, energy, and focus, leaving you further from your goals. The first step to managing distraction is awareness. Take a moment to think about your day. What are the things that consistently pull you away from your priorities? Is it scrolling on your phone? Chatting to coworkers, guilty as charged again? Doubting yourself before starting? Identifying your distractions is the foundation of overcoming them. Now, why are distractions so hard to resist? It's because our brains are wired to seek comfort, novelty, and instant gratification. Social media, for example, gives us that quick dopamine hit, a rush of satisfaction that feels good in the moment, but ultimately takes us off track. Similarly, avoiding a challenging task might feel like relief, but it only delays progress and creates more stress later. I know this feeling all too well. Working in an open plan office, I can easily get drawn into conversation with a colleague, and before I know it, an hour has passed, and I've completely lost track of what I was supposed to be working on. It's so easy to get caught up in the social interaction, especially when it's something interesting or engaging. The key to overcoming this is understanding that distractions often offer short-term rewards at the expense of long-term fulfillment. By shifting your mindset and focusing on the bigger picture, you can start to resist the pull of these temptations. Now, let's talk about solutions. How do we break free from distractions and stay focused on what truly matters? Number 1, set clear priorities. When you know exactly what you're working towards, it's easier to stay on track. Write down your goals and keep them visible as a daily reminder of why you're doing what you're doing. Number 2, create a distraction-free environment. Design your workspace to minimize interruptions. Turn off notifications. Declutter your desk. and let people around you know when you need to be uninterrupted. Number 3, practice time blocking. Schedule dedicated blocks of time for focused work and stick to them. Use tools like timers or apps to help you stay disciplined during these periods. Number 4, master the art of saying no. It's okay to decline requests or opportunities that don't align with your priorities. Saying no to distractions is saying yes to your goals. Number 5, mindfulness and reflection. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on your focus. Where are the moments when you get distracted? How can you improve tomorrow? Mindfulness helps you catch distractions early and refocus. And last but not least, number 6, the 2-minute rule. If something is tempting you, like checking social media, tell yourself to wait just 2 minutes. Often the urge will pass and you can continue working without interruption. External distractions are one thing, but what about those internal distractions? Self-doubt, overthinking, and mental noise. Remember that perfection isn't the goal. Progress is. Don't let the fear of failure keep you from taking action. So silence that self-doubt. If you find yourself stuck in an analysis paralysis, set a time limit for decision making. Once the timer goes off, make your choice and move forward. That will help tame overthinking. Practice self-compassion. If you get distracted, don't beat yourself up. Acknowledge it, refocus, and keep going. Distractions are a natural part of life. What matters is how you respond to them. Now, let's talk about the rewards of staying focused. When you resist distractions and take consistent action, you create momentum. Each task you complete brings you closer to your goals and builds your confidence. Imagine what you could achieve if you gave your full attention to just one thing at a time, whether it's finishing a project, building a new habit, or working towards a dream. Focused action is the key to turning your vision into a reality. Now, as we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with this. Distractions are everywhere, but you have the power to manage them. It starts with awareness, grows with discipline, and blossoms with consistent action. So here's your challenge. This week, I challenge you to choose one distraction and implement one of the strategies we've discussed today. Maybe it's turning off your phone during work hours or practicing mindfulness to quiet internal noise. Whatever it is, take that small step today and then come back next week and share your experience in the comments. Thank you for tuning in to Hot with Patty Malauzi. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need a little help tackling their distractions. Remember, small steps lead to big changes, and staying focused is one of the most powerful steps you can take. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and keep moving forward. I'm Patty Mlauzi, and this has been Hot to Hot. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.